and g'day. Michael Gallis on A1 TV, Healthy Living, Magic Monday. Don't you love Mondays? Thanks for tuning in. Great to be back, and really thank you for all your support. It's been amazing, not just across Melbourne, but around Australia, and big shout out to the Pakistan community across the world. In Pakistan, lucky to go to Karachi, Lahore, Multan, Gujranwala, Islamabad. A big salam to everyone in Pakistan and communities across America. You're doing it tough in America, just like we are, and we're in the second week of our lockdown. Everyone in Melbourne has to wear masks when they're outside, and I know lots of people in lots of parts of the world are finding it difficult, so keep fighting. We have a saying here in Melbourne that when the going gets tough, the tough get going. So I'm back in the second week of a 6-week lockdown in Melbourne, back in the backyard, bringing to you all the action on A1 TV. And what a cracker we've got today. It's all about sport, healthy living through sport. One of our pastimes. We'll just take the mask off, and make sure you're washing your hands, make sure you're wearing your mask, make sure you're social distancing, and this will pass. Might take weeks, might take months, might even take years, but as a collective, the human beings are the strongest people on this planet, and the only ones on this planet. So let's make sure we all band together and do what we have to do to get rid of this virus, so we can go back to our freedoms and our love of life all around the world. One of the big pastimes that we do in Australia is fishing. Got my young son here, Benjamin. We just came back from Yarrawonga, up northern Victoria on the Murray River, and did a lot of fishing. And why I like fishing for healthy living, it gives you a chance to relax, it gives you a chance to think. How long do we fish for, Ben, up in Yarrawonga?
8 hours, nothing, not even grass.
8 hours, not even grass. Okay, well, that might be why we're not catching anything here today. So if you like your fishing, great time to reflect, great time to stop, and great time to enjoy nature, which is a big pastime here in Australia and a lot of places around the world. We're going to swap from fishing, Ben, because we haven't had any bites, have we?
No, nothing.
Might be because we haven't got any bait on. Maybe we should have put some worms on your hook before we started. That would have been a better idea, wouldn't it?
Or some water.
Or some water, yes. Very important to have water when we're fishing. Okay, here we go. We're going to go straight into some cricket. Cricket's very exciting all around the world. Tommy the Turtle from Bandara. Thanks to my friends up in Queensland who supply these outstanding colourful designs for me to work in Bandara. And also Kenny the Crab Shorts. So keep an eye on them today. Just going to go on safety up. Very important when you're playing cricket, you have your helmet on. Take my beanie off for a minute. Bit cold here in Melbourne, winter's day. So put the helmet on. We love our cricket in Australia and around the world. And I know Pakistan, all those people who love their cricket in Pakistan, won the World Cup in 1992 at the MCG, which is in my hometown of Melbourne. Can't wait to see the cricket starting up again around the world. And good luck to the Pakistan team in continuing to get better. And those of you who like your cricket, just keep practicing. I've got a cricket story for you. I coached Aberfeldy Junior cricket team, and with my son Tommy, and one of the players, Johnny Merlo, went on at the moment to play for Victoria, which is a state of Australia. And how we did that was lots of training, lots of fun with his mates, and lots of practice. So if you want to become an elite at sport, then you got to train, practice, practice, practice. No way around it, apart from hard work. Big shout out to Johnny. Always a pleasure watching you play your cricket through the years. And certainly wasn't down to this cricket coach that you went on to become a state cricketer, and one day will certainly play for Australia. Benny is going to give us some, throw a few balls down. I might give Benny a bit of a lighter ball so I can actually see it. And we've got our Kookaburra. Kookaburra, one of our native Australian animals. Great brand of cricket. Couple of balls here. Now I coach because I wasn't very good at playing, so let's see if Benny can get me out. Hang on, Benny, wait, just give me a chance here, buddy. Not ready yet. All right, let me, hang on. Yep, just got to make sure the pitch is nice and flat here in the backyard. Now I'm coming to you live from the backyard because of coronavirus lockdown. Otherwise we'd be out in one of our great cricket grounds, maybe at the MCG, Aberfeldy Park, Ormond Park, somewhere local to show you our fantastic cricket, but that'll come. Here we go, Ben. Take it easy on me, mate. I'm pretty old. Oh, that was close, Benny. Did you get me out?
No.
Oh, well, that's good, mate. That's good. Okay. Great pastime in Australia is cricket and also around the world. Oh, there's a bit of turn there, Benny. A bit of Shane Warne. Okay, let's see if I can do a bit of a Viv Richards and whack it over the fence. Hop. Well, that's 3 out of 3, Ben. That just shows cricket certainly is not my sport for playing, but it's a fantastic one to coach. Third sport that we play here in Australia, and sorry, I'll turn my back to you, play lots of, is tennis. Now, I've been very lucky over the last 2 years to be a driver at the Australian Open, the AO. Where is it, Lils? There it is, the AO, Australian Open. And here's my tennis racket when I was a kid from Wally Masua, great Australian tennis player. And if you can find some space anywhere around the world, you only need a ball and a racket, and you can just do some hitting. Well, that went well, didn't it? Ben, where's Ben? No, Ben's gone. He's done his cameo, disappeared. Good help's hard to find. Okay, we'll try again here. Ben, if you can get me a couple of balls, that's a bit better, isn't it? Thanks to Lily doing the camera work today. There we go. Really good to get out, do some exercise in these confined times. Whack the ball into the wall. Oh, hit my big tummy there. Now, come over here, Lils. Just want to tell you a couple of tennis stories from the Australian Open. Hopefully it gets up and running in 2021. Very lucky to drive Novak Djokovic around, one of the most professional, friendly men on the circuit. Also had Serena Williams from the USA. Big shout out to everyone in America who's watching A1 TV, Healthy Living with Michael Gallis, your host in the backyard of mighty Melbourne on a Magic Monday. And Serena Williams, one of the most powerful, professional women's tennis players I've been lucky enough to meet and watch on TV. And just so focused and so professional and no worries. No wonder she's such a successful player in what she does. Another good Australian that I happen to have in the back of my car as a driver at the Australian Open was a man called Bernard Tomic, one of the young, very colourful characters of Australian tennis. I can only judge him as I see him in the back of my car for the AO, and his friendliness and his manners and his respect to me as a driver was simply outstanding. And he was one of the only players that I've driven in 2 years to shake my hand at the end. Everyone says thank you and shows great manners to the drivers of the Australian Open, but Bernard Tomic reached through from the back to the front and shook my hand to say thank you. And that's how I judge people, on their manners and on their respect. I've got a couple of the golden oldies, absolute legends of Australian tennis. Margaret Court, I was able to drive around, and the Margaret Court Arena in Melbourne is named after her, the greatest women's tennis player. Some people, when you talk to them, straight away you can understand who they are and why they've done what they've done. Her focus, her determination, just through having a casual chat about tennis really shone through, and it's no wonder she became our Australian greatest women's tennis player so far. And a young pocket rocket, well, I call him young, I reckon he must be in his 80s, Kenny Rosewell. What an absolute legend of Australian tennis. Chatted away like he was 15 and told us all about tennis and why it's so exciting. So great game to play in Australia, the mighty game of tennis. And if you get an opportunity to play it around the world, just before we go, shout out to all our Canadian viewers. I took your #1 Canadian player. I think his name's Milos Raonic, or Raonic, something like that. Giant of a man, absolute giant of a man, and has a personality of great respect, great professionalism, and really enjoy doing my work with the Australian Open every January, and hope we get to do it in 2021. So if you like your tennis, get out there, have a hit, have a run around. It's very good for you mentally and physically. We're going to move on to basketball. I had very lucky in my time. Benny, you're going to come into this and help me out, champ. Go and grab a basketball, warm yourself up, because even though I've known across the certainly known for my outstanding basketball skills as a junior for Penley Essen Grammar School, really enjoy my opportunities to coach was a coach with the Aberfeldy Jets and also a coach with Penley and Essendon Grammar School. And wasn't it fantastic that my most successful season was a season with Pegs, not Lane, Lane's little brother, Zach Genovese was my captain. Year 9 we played 9 games and we lost 9 games. But it was my most successful season with those kids in coaching because they never gave up and they had a lot of fun and they improved every week. And that's how I measure my success. If you're improving as a player, but also improving as a person. If you're getting better in the way you relate to people, if you're getting better in the way that you set yourself goals. That's really important, not just in basketball or any other sport, but in life. Set yourself some goals, go out there, achieve those goals, never forget your manners, never forget compassion, and never forget respect for your teammates and other people you come across on the sporting field. Righto, here we go. We're going to do some one-on-one work with young Benjamin here. Here, Benjamin. Here, you take the ball. Here we go. I'm going to go defence. Now, defence, got to get down low, don't you, Ben? Arms up, arms down. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, I thought you were good at basketball, Benjamin. Look at that, look at that. I got him. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, here we go. Go again, Benny, go again. Oh, he's got the hook shot. Tell you what, I'll let him do that. Yep. Now, my defence, you saw that at the start. Wasn't good enough, Ben. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to swap over. I'm going to go for some offence here. You know Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
You heard of Michael Jordan? Well, Michael Gallis here. Be like Mike. They say, be like Mike. Be like Mike.
You're not like Mike.
That wasn't very nice, Benjamin, was it? Not like Mike. I am Mike. Watch this. So stay tuned. If you like your basketball on Monday night, Healthy Living, A1 TV. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Where we go? Oh. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, sheepers, Ben. No, I'll let him do that. I'll let him do that. It's good for their confidence with kids if they can beat their parents. So let's see if he can do it again. It's not a fluke. That work looking at the camera and bouncing balls and getting around. Oh, there it is. And getting around. Benjamin, third time lucky, Benny. Quick, third time lucky. Third time lucky. Be like Mike. Be like Mike. Be like Mike. Here we go. Here we go. You ready, Ben? Okay, what's over there? What's over there? Oh, oh again. Tell you what, goes all right, young Benjamin. His confidence is flying. Ben, chuck that over, mate. Because even though I haven't had any success as yet, I haven't had any much success here on the basketball court in the backyard, I'm going to show you what it's like to be like Mike. Whew. Got to pick up my fitness. Arj, you need to take me on some more walks, buddy. Here we go. We're going to try a slam dunk. Have a look, Lil. That's a long way up there, isn't it? Okay. Well, you'll be happy, boys and girls, mums and dads, to know that my basketball skills only relate to this one with a slam dunk. So here we go. Now, hopefully, there's no injuries. We'll have a bit of a warm up. Lils, you might want to come around so you can get this. Be like Mike. Be like Mike. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketballs for the Chicago Bulls. And I'm sure he's watching. Big cheerio to you, Mike. Love watching you in the 80s and love The Last Dance, buddy. Let's see if I can do you proud with one of your flying through the airs slam dunks. Here we go. You got it ready? You ready, Lil? Here we go.
Yeah.
Mums and dads, kids, switch on now and watch this. One of the greatest sporting moments of my life. Only doing one take two. Coming in. Oh! Oh! Look at that! Look at that! He's still got it, Benjamin. That's how you do a slam dunk and be like Mike. We're moving on to footy. AFL footy is the national game. These are the goals in Australia for all those people around the world. Saudi Arabia, big hello to all my fans over there. Thanks for tuning in on A1 TV. Facebook Live, I've had amazing support so far in this short stint as a TV presenter. Facebook, Instagram, and everyone watching through A1 TV across the world. Really thank you, and you're inspiring me to get crazier and more enthusiastic in what I'm doing. AFL footy has goals. We have point posts. We have the big ones, 2 goal posts and a short point post. I'm very lucky, extremely lucky and honoured to be AFL Pakistan national coach of women and AFL Pakistan national coach of men in AFL. And I came to Pakistan last year in September, did 9 cities in 9 days, thanks to the Shaheens Sporting Group here in Melbourne, Dr. Saeed Aris who organised it, and also Cash, King Cash, thanks to you two. 2 years in the planning, we were able to go to Pakistan and travel 9 cities in 9 days. Hello to everyone in Karachi, Multan, hey, that's for you Jamil, Gujranwala, Ahmed Shabazz and the AFL Gujranwala, Lahore, up to Islamabad where I met the president of AFL Pakistan, Sardar Tariq, an amazing man, so generous with his time, and everyone across Pakistan was so generous and friendly towards me. I can't wait to get back there in 2021. What a show that'll be on A1 TV. And Gilgit, Hunza, didn't have a chance to get up there, but certainly will on my next trip. Can't wait. Big shout out to everyone up there. And Chaudhry Ali, AFL Pakistan General Secretary, who treated me like a member of his family and a brother. And I thank him for that and can't wait to continue to grow the great game. And Benjamin and I are going to show you through a few skills. Let's jog over here, get the footy. Okay, this is an AFL footy. Okay, and you can see it's a bit like an egg. And we move the ball through handball and through kicking. With the handball, you've got to tilt the ball and then you hit it underneath and it'll spin backwards. So we're going to do a few handballs, Benjamin and I. And I was very lucky to also coach at Pegs FC and Aberfeldy Footy Club and be on the committee here at Moonee Valley Junior Footy Club and really give kids opportunities through sports. Sport's so important for kids, so they develop their fitness, but also develop skills they're going to use later on in life, like resilience, like determination, like learning to deal with losses, learning to deal with wins in a humble manner. So here we go, Benjamin, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, so this is called a hand pass. Let's try and make it spin, Benjamin. That'll be good, mate. Oh, there you go. Benjamin's a nice big size full forward and he kicks all the goals. Currently playing at Aberfeldy Footy Club. Didn't get a season this year, unfortunately. That's pretty good, Ben. All right, come in, Lils. Now we're going to come in, show you some. When we are playing AFL, we also move the ball through kicking. And if you're a good kicker in AFL, you're one of the best footballers going around. So that's called, spinning it that way, it's called a drop punt. So I'm going to do some drop punts to Benjamin. I'm just going to give them back to me. Oh, fantastic, Ben. Great work there, Ben. Well, you might want to come this side because I don't think Mum's too happy with the washing being in the background. Don't tell Amanda that, please, everyone. A1 TV in the backyard in mighty Melbourne. Coronavirus lockdown, bringing you some action from the backyard. Drop punts with Benjamin and I are going very well. Now, another great part of our game is called tackling. Here's some tackle bags, and AFL Pakistan national women's team were the toughest girls that I saw. AFL Canada, they weren't too bad, and AFL America, USA, in the 2017 International Cup here in Melbourne, they went pretty hard at it as well. So did Papua New Guinea and Fiji. Boa! To everyone in Fiji watching. I've got the Essendon jumper on, because if you barrack for Carlton, the Mighty Blues, well, you hate Essendon. Wait there, Lils. I'm just going to grab, yeah, you hold that up for me, Ben. I'm going to grab the Mighty Carlton jumper. The Mighty Blues is who I barrack for here in Melbourne. And on the back, number 25, the Mighty Alex Jesaulenko. Took one of the greatest game, well, it took the greatest mark ever in the history. Can you get the ball, Ben? History of AFL. And I wear his jumper today as tribute. Big shout out to his daughter, Kate, who's a big watcher of the show. And I know Alex has seen a couple of my exploits with you, Binty, when I took a screamer over the bin, dressed as Alex Jesaulenko. We have high marks as a feature of our game. You have to mark the ball up here and you take a specky. We're going to have a go at doing a specky a little bit later on. So keep tuning in to A1 TV, Healthy Living. Michael Gallis, your host, coming to you from Melbourne, Australia, and going live on Facebook around the world. Why do we play footy? Why is it the greatest game in the world? Because you've got to be tough, you've got to be athletic, you've got to be mentally strong, and you have 17 friends on the field to do it with. So to experience, no pads. This is how we play. We don't wear Kenny the crab shorts, and you have your footy shorts on. Might have to pull them out to show you them a bit later. Lily likes that.
Please don't.
Please don't. Don't wear me footy shorts. Okay, there's something for us to use a bit later. Benny, we're going to do some tackling here. You can see you've got the Bombers jumper on there. Can't stand the Bombers. The Bombers and Collingwood, two worst teams in the AFL if you bag for the Mighty Blues. So if you come to Melbourne, bag for Carlton. Don't bag for Essendon or Collingwood. Okay, here we go, Ben. Put that on the top. Maybe bring that forward a bit, the tackle bag. Yep. When you're tackling in AFL, you've got to go down low and you've got to get in hard and grab them and bring them to ground. Okay? So this is how you do it, and this is how my girls in Pakistan did it, and everyone around the world. If you like AFL, you get this opportunity to tackle like this. Oh, I haven't done that for a while, Ben, have I? Oh, tell you what, Lils, not getting any younger at 49, but you know,
Need a hand up?
oh, that would be good, Benjamin. Oh. Help me up here, Benny.
Bit heavy.
Oh, a bit heavy, you reckon? Yeah, I'm going to have to get it. Whew, I hit that hard. You going to have a go, Ben? That's what you got to do in AFL. You got to hit them hard. Hopefully, Lils, you captured all that, because I don't know if I can do that again. But you're going to have a crack, Benny. Just be careful about landing on your shoulder. Benny Gallus coming in. AFL, the national sport of Australia. Footy, here he goes. Coming in now. Get down low. Oh, good. That's how you tackle. I'm glad I'm not playing footy at the moment with big Benny Gallus. Benny Buckets, they call him, because he's got big hands and he takes a big mark. Show me how to mark, Benny. Just like that. We're going to set up to end on A1 TV. Thanks very much for watching. Been great to be here in our backyard with a specky, AFL specky, okay? And this is what Alex Jesaulenko, the Carlton legend, used to do and do so well. He could fly. Be like Mike in basketball, be like Alex in AFL. So we're just going to set it up because I don't want to do any injuries here and make this my last show, okay? And we will see how we're going. So, but let's just bring that, actually, where are we going? Where am I going to take the specky from? I think about here, Ben. If you want to, Ben, just move the goalposts out of the way. Got to make sure you got a very good OH&S when you're doing footy, and especially in the backyard. Oh no, Alex, don't, Ben, only one of them, mate, not all of them, because we're going to practice kicking a goal a bit later. Just bring them back, mate. I mean, take out the point post. So if you can put that back together while I have a bit of a chat to our viewers about AFL sport in Australia. Played mainly in Victoria and WA and the Northern Territory in South Australia, Queensland, and also, actually we might just leave, actually no, we will do the specky, and then we're going to go on to do some rugby for our rugby fans and some NFL. And a big shout out to Pegs FC footy player Nick Constantino, who's currently in Texas at Texas A&M, the Mighty Aggies, and as a punter. But we'll have a bit of a chat about that later when we demonstrate. Ben, bring out my OH&S safety mat, mate. Okay, let's chuck that on the ground there. Can you move the cricket bat and the cricket helmet, Ben? I don't think I really want to land on that when I come flying down of this spectacular mark. Okay. All right, then, Ben, you might just want to come over here and help me out here. Just hold this. Thanks for your patience as we set this up. Move that out of the way quickly, Ben. People got things to do. You can't be walking around like a snail when we're on international TV. Might want to hurry back, Ben. That'd be good. And you can hold that for me to take the specky. Lils might want to go back a bit because this is going to be an action shot here. So here we are. This is what we do in AFL. That you jump onto the player and then take the mark. I'm a bit worried about my landing here, but just bring that a bit closer, Ben, I think. That'll do. And yeah, just bring our OH&S safety mat there. Here we go, Benny, you ready? Okay, maybe you chuck me the ball. That's probably an idea. Here we go, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids, don't try this at home. Okay, chuck it up high, Ben, high. Oh, that's pretty good. Ben, that was the worst throw I've ever seen, buddy.
You said it's pretty good though.
Well, yeah, and then I hit the ground without the ball, so we're just going to do take two on that. And as I said, kids, don't do this at home.
No,
Ben, try and...
You're bad at footy.
Oh, I'm bad at footy. He says I'm bad at footy. Anyone else out there taking these amazing marks, Ben, and showing everyone around the world the joys of AFL? Okay, I need you to throw it out. Maybe I'll move back a bit here. The Mighty Blues, throw it out there in front. I'm going to catch it and come down. All right.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ben, try and throw it up into the air, Benny. Up into the air. Third time lucky, Benny. Oh, it's great taking speakies over the Bombers. Reminds me of Andrew Walker. Took an absolute fantastic mark over the top of an Essendon player. Who was the Essendon player, Ben?
Brendan got
No, it wasn't Brendan Goddard. He plays for the Saints now. Big tall bloke. Anyway, he wasn't very good because otherwise we'd remember his name. And a big shout out to all our Essendon supporters that are watching. Thanks for your support. Maybe you'll see the light change to the Blues. Maybe I'll chuck it up. Let's see how we go here. Third time lucky, Loz.
At least when I threw it, he caught it.
I don't think that worked very well. Okay. Tell you what, that's why AFL is the toughest game in the world and the best game in the world. Bit of rugby, Ben. Let's change into. So I'll take off the Mighty Blues. AFL Pakistan comes off. And bit of a tribute. My next jersey. Bit of a tribute. Come in, Lils. To my mate Craig, who was spent many years an Aussie in Pakistan. He used to play rugby with his Islamabad Gins. And so this is for you, Craig, and the Islamabad Gins and all the rugby players around Pakistan and across the world. Benny, chuck that over here, mate. Okay, that's the wrong ball, Benny. Let's grab the Gilbert ball, mate. This is rugby league. Okay, in Australia, 2 types of rugby. Stephen run our rugby league program, and that one. Oh, good throw, Ben. Gilbert make balls for our rugby union. So my mate Craig played with rugby union. Here we are with a magnificent Footies for All Gilbert ball. Aboriginal design done by Gary Purchase, a good mate of mine. And we thank him for all his support and his great work. And how good's the Aboriginal designs that you see across Bundara on Kenny the Crab Shorts, and also on our magnificent Footies for All rugby ball. In rugby, spin the ball and transfer to each other. So there you go. Good stuff, Benny. Well done. Good stuff. All right, we forgot one thing, Ben, in footy. We're going to jump back into footy. No, we've run out of time. We were supposed to kick a goal, Ben, remember? In footy.
That all the time, though.
What, goal kicking?
Yeah.
Okay, Benny's a very good goal kicker. So with time running out on Monday, Magic Monday, A1 TV, Michael Gallis, your host, taking you through sport in the backyard due to coronavirus lockdown. Our last sport we're going to look at, Ben, is what? NFL. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to get decent NFL balls here in Australia, especially in Melbourne. So I've got a little one. I know Wilson are the best NFL ball manufacturers in the world. And a big shout out, as I said before, Nick Constantino. He's watching in Texas A&M University, where he's the #1 punter this year. And keep an eye, if you like your college football, go and search up Nick Constantino, Texas A&M, the Aggies, the mighty Aggies. And I was lucky enough to coach him. He kicked a goal from the centre circle, which is about 80 metres here in Australian rules football, and he did that regularly. So it was no surprise. He got on to Nathan Chapman, Johnny Smith, a pro kick, and practiced hard and long, and he got the opportunity to go across on a full scholarship to Texas A&M. And thanks to Johnny Smith, the Texas A&M coach, for believing, taking a chance in an Aussie. And I'll tell you what, the kid can play. He'll go on. He'll be the best punter that Texas A&M's ever had. So we're going to do a bit of, what are we going to do here, Ben? What are we going to demonstrate? Some punting?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do some punting here. So I'm going to throw it to Ben, and Ben's going to punt it. Now, hopefully, he's not going to punt it up my backside here. Hopefully, he's going to punt it over my head. Now, I've already talked to the neighbours, so this is very safe. I've asked them not to be in their backyard, and they certainly won't be. So, Ben, 2 things you got to remember. Don't hit me.
Move out the way.
Oh, move out the way. Okay, that's a good idea. I'll move out the way. And also, make sure don't kick it into 3 neighbours' yard away. All right, viewers, you ready? Here we go. A1 TV, punching.
22, hut.
22, 64, hut.
Oh no.
Oh, what
Sorry,
was that,
that's
Ben?
bad, kid.
What happened to the drop pump?
Sorry.
Ange, sorry about that. Sorry about that. There was no crashes. Benny, come in here, mate.
Sorry.
It's been a pleasure having you on A1 TV.
Been a pleasure.
Michael Gallis signing off. Wasn't that something that you'll remember forever? Sport in the backyard, the joys of sport. Michael Gallis, A1 TV. We're signing off, Benny. So a bit of Pakistan sign off. Shaba Shaba,
Shaba Shaba.
Mazzy Guru,
Mazzy Kuru.
and here's an old Aussie one. Hooroo.
Huru.